everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Hot Spot. I'm glad to have your company on another wonderful Thursday night. I hope your week's been well. As usual, we've got another huge show lined up for you tonight. But firstly, as you can see, I'm down here at the Murray Barracks Oval here in the nation's capital, where kids from all over NCD have got together for the Piccaninny Sports program, where the kids come down and have a bit of fun during their holidays. Without further ado, there was a press conference held earlier today for the Sports Disputes Tribunal, and here's a quick look at that conference.
Moving forward on this, because it's been a long-standing, outstanding issue, and I'm sure with Avita from the PNG Sports Federation, the Olympic committee there, I think this will be a breath of fresh air for them to have a tribunal finally set up. I know I wish this was set up a year ago when we were having issues with rugby league. And now all sporting codes have a place to go to, a body to go to get all the disputes resolved in an amicable situation where it's a win-win for the sport, for the players, for the supporters, and for the sporting codes. You know, we would not like to see any real conflict in sport at all. We would love to see sport run freely and without any problems or conflicts. But unfortunately, you know, some of these things do come up, whether it's about winning the game or unfair treatment by umpires' decisions or just internal politics between different administrations of sporting codes. So this new disputes tribunal that is headed by yourself, is it, Your Honour? Yes, headed by Your Honour Justice Davani, will now set a new precedence for sports disputes in this country. And we couldn't have a better person taking the lead to ensure that a suitable and proper and professional outcome is achieved for all disputes in Papua New Guinea when it comes to those particular sporting codes.
I speak on behalf, firstly, of the members of the panel, who are Mr. Stan Walker, Sports Administrator Extraordinaire, and Mr. Simon Nutley, Managing Partner of the firm Leahy, Lewin, Nutley, Sullivan Lawyers. They have come in with a variety of expertise and will contribute in a big way towards the the efficient running of the tribunal. Now, I mustn't forget Mrs. Rapila. Mrs. Rapila has been behind the scenes and is on the front line when it comes to disputes. She's faced with these issues every day. Yeah. And with her assistance, and prior to that, Sir John Dawanikura, who were in fact instrumental in the setting up of the original tribunal. However, we have now decided, the tribunal have now decided that we should relook the rules, and we are in fact in the process of briefing a New Zealand firm of lawyers to review the present rules we have. Yes, and I think that would not have been possible without the assistance of the Minister and his very able staff of Api Kasman and Keith Poirier. And at this time also, I'd like to thank Mr. Semalili for having come on board, because I know we will be looking to both Mr. Semalili and Mrs. Rapila for their assistance in a big way. And the funds that have now presented to us will in fact be assisting the committee. We've set out, we have in fact our submission to the Minister set out various timelines. So if people are interested, I mean, you can have a read of that document, but it tells you that we've set a timeline and we'd like to achieve those goals within that timeline. We've got a timeline here. We've set ourselves as for the tribunal to firstly review its rules, and which is to be done by the end of October 2013, and that for the tribunal to be self-funding, self-sufficient and independent by January 2015. By December 2013, all eligible sporting organizations to have a copy of the reviewed PNG Sports Dispute Tribunal rules. By December 2013, the PNG Sports Tribunal would have carried out a publicity exercise in relation to the existence of the PNG Sports Dispute Tribunal and what it is all about. And also by December 2013, the PNG Sports Dispute Tribunal to have its own website on which will be information for consumption by the public. And that'll be on the website a brief roll on the functions of the tribunal, the PNG Olympic Committee's constitution and rules. Very few sports know very little about why the Olympic Committee is there. The tribunal's own rules and our decisions. It's very important that our decisions are put out for public consumption because it can be used as precedent by people who are lodging appeals or applications to then use this as the basis for their to assist them in their case.
And there you have it, the panel for the Sports Disputes Tribunal was announced there. Please join us after the break. We catch up with Annie Yamo, who gives us a quick rundown of the Youth Netball Championships that ended at the Rita Flynn courts yesterday. And Voni Capinato talks to us a bit later on about the soccer held down there at the IPA.
Yes, and welcome back to Hotspot. We are down here at the Rita Flynn courts in Morocco. Yes, and it is the end of the junior championships, yes, for the National Netball Championships down here, held in Port Moresby. The host club is, of course, the Motu Koita. And we join Tournament Director Annie Yamu, who gives us a roundup of the championships. I'm a Tournament Director for the National Netball Championships. The juniors just ended a great tournament.
Yes, very good. We had 16 associations with about 60 plus teams that took part in this tournament, digital tournament this year.
Okay, as Tournament Director for this year's championships, what was it like for you?
Oh, well, I mean, it's not new to me, so it was okay. Good. A lot of potential here. We had 4 divisions, under 13, 15, 17, and 21. A lot of potential.
Were there some obstacles you had to overcome?
No, it was straightforward. We had our draws up and everybody, all the associations were really good, so we didn't have any problems.
Were there some teams that took you by surprise?
No, I've always known that Motu Koita, they have very good juniors, especially in the little ones, the 13s and the 15s. And I think Cairo Kuhiri was the surprise this tournament because it's usually central at getting to the finals with Port Moresby. But this year we had 21s Cairo Kuhiri and 17s Cairo Kuhiri getting in. So,
and Moresby did really well this year?
Yes. I guess because it's in Port Moresby, so we had most of our best players here. When we travel out, it's usually levies that we need to pay. So. Yeah.
The seniors are on Friday. Looking forward to the senior championship?
Yes, it's going to be another 3 tiring days, but it should be good. We should see a lot of potential for the Pepes team. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And speaking about potential, have you set your eyes on any of the players here?
Yes, there's a lot of young, tall girls that we are looking at. As the president of Netball Federation mentioned, there's going to be 2 tournaments in the under 19 and 17s in Australia next year. So our junior selectors were mainly looking at the 15s and 17s this year, and of course the 21s that we want to groom for the Pepes.
Well, congratulations, the junior championships are over, and we wish you all the best for the seniors.
Thank you.
And they have a tournament director for this year's National Netball Championships, Annie Yamo, doing a great job there. The seniors, the championships start this Friday. So if you're not doing anything and you're here in Port Moresby, head down to the Rita Flynn courts and watch some great netball action. And congratulations to the Moresby side for taking out the under 17, under 15 and under 21 divisions respectively. We'll go for a break now. When we come back, we join Voni Capinato. That's on the other side of the break. welcome back to Hotspot. We are down here at the PNG IPA soccer fields for the youth tournament. Yes, and we caught up with the president of the NCD Public Servant Soccer Association, Bonnie Capinato. Welcome, Bonnie, to Hotspot. It's been a while since we had you on the show.
Thank you.
Okay, tell us a bit about this youth tournament that's on at the moment.
Well, being the appointed president of this association, I feel that it's very, very good for me to have an in-house youth tournament, our NCD PSSA youth tournament. That's because I really want to see the talent that we have in here, and might be we can select all our grades, our squad in our association, so that if they are taking part in any PNGFA sanctioned tournament, we have the team available. Not only that, but I'm thinking of taking them abroad for exposure. I mean, firstly to my country, because I have a club that I look after in Solomon Islands, Marist Football Club. They have a very good youth program too. So those are the things that I'm doing. I'm just hoping that our FA, our PNGFA, can support what we are doing, because at the end of the day, it's for them.
How many teams and what divisions are here?
Right, I have under 19 10 teams for the boys. I have under 17 boys 10 teams, under 17 girls 10 teams, and under 15 girls 10 teams, which is we break them down into 2 pools in each divisions, and there are 5 teams in a pool.
So the competition going well so far? Is this an annual thing, or has it been running for some time?
No, I would say this is the first ever soccer association in the country have hosted a youth tournament, in-house youth tournament. Having 40 teams in our association, our youths took part. It really encourages me, and I'm thinking every way, what can I do, and hopefully we can do something better, and seeing a lot of good talent, because I know I've seen some players that which is Hikari is interested of them. I might push them up to our big team in coming weeks.
What's the funding being like for this type of competition?
Well, Hikari Football Club assisted, being the manager of the football club. We have 8,000 donated to the youth tournament here for the first and to the 4th prizes. So the children are not killing themselves for nothing. They have something at the end, and it's good for me that I have my squad at the end of the day.
And it's great that you and your husband, Mr. Capinato, are always supporting the code.
Oh yeah, it's something that we love. If I don't love the sports, I don't think I'll be here. I'm a netball player. I play a lot of ref for my country in netball, national duties. But coming here and seeing my husband into soccer, I supported him, and we felt that there's a big need in our football in this country. That's the reason we both came in and gave our heart, mind and soul to it.
Speaking about Hikari, I'm getting ready for the season next year?
Yeah, it's quite very difficult to see what is going on. I would say the responsibility that's given to all the clubs, to me as a manager, it's very, very expensive. And our management is not really decided yet. And I'm just thinking and hoping that PNGFA or NSL board can change the formation now to the original formation. Because if you look at it, no one will willing to come and pay at a lot of money. And this is their league. It's not Hikari's league or FC Pom's league. It's their league. They have to do something so that everyone can enjoy it. Every parts of the country can be part of it.
With saying that, is there a possibility that Hikari could look outside PNG for entering into a soccer league?
Well, I'm not really sure. I can't comment much about that, but my preparation for this year is our NSL. I'm not really sure about that, and I'm looking forward for our O-League. Will be in April next year for 2 weeks.
Now back to the tournament here. What happens to the winners after this tournament?
Well, we have a selector. We have, I think, 6 or 7 of our selectors here, and even we allow other clubs' management to give us their view, because I think they know their players very, very well. Then I'm thinking about next year, either I'll bring in teams from overseas, or I'll take this team across to Solomon Islands for the first trip. Then hopefully it can motivate our young people that they have something they can look for. And I think we can contribute to PNG national teams in all divisions.
So the finals are on Friday?
Yes, ma'am. Come around.
All right, well, thank you, and hopefully we can catch up with you sometime soon.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And there you have it, the lovely Bonnie Capinato, and big raps to her and her husband, Mr. Capinato, for always supporting the sport of soccer. And if you wonder where you can get this lovely jersey, Kumu's jersey, you can get down to the Trophy House in Baroko or Vision City. Yes, you have a selective range of Kumu jerseys there just for your pick. We'll go for a break now. When we come back, we'll wrap things up on Hotspot.
there you have it. Unfortunately, it's about that time where I have to say goodnight. But a lot of things happening around the nation this weekend. The finals of the netball championships held down here at the Rita Flynn Court in the nation's capital. And of course, on Sunday, the travelling PMs 13 from Australia take on our boys up there at the Colorbond Graveyard. So hopefully that hoodoo for travelling teams can continue and our boys get a victory over there. Should be huge. Get out there in Kokopo if you're there and support our boys. And in whatever you're doing this weekend, stay safe, play fair, and we'll see you same time, same place right here on Hotspot.